Yeah, impromptu. Let me respect y'all and not be chewing. This is in honor of Zandy. I think we enjoyed our catch up session the last time. So yeah, we're just doing a young catch up. It's really weird that I'm talking to myself. But yeah, I'm hoping Likodi after teasingi, Likodi ingi. And yeah, you guys catch me after. But yeah, just a young little catch up. How's everybody doing? Yeah, this is in honor of Zandi because yeah, she enjoyed the little session we had at the time. I think what was firing me up, I can't even remember. But yeah, just young catch up. I hope everybody's well. I hope it's other work. I hope you've been shadowing. Actually, we should have made this a shadow work episode, but yeah, we'll probably do it on Monday. Because yeah, content it bolaya. So I'm not too sure. Hi Bongs, Taraza Kesha. Yeah, so I'm not too sure if yeah, we'll see, we'll do the whole 31 days. 31 days, ne? Yeah, posting content every day. But we're still on par. Yeah, I'm seeing like the algorithm hasn't really changed much. So I'm not too sure if yeah, we're gonna continue with that. But I really want us to continue Kama Kafula Vilagazi, especially with the current times that we're in and considering the work that he does. But yeah, no Keshan, nothing much, just a young catch up. How's everybody been doing? And yeah, Rutsinani after elections, ne, on a live session like this. But anyway, tomorrow we have okay, we haven't finalized yet, but we're gonna have a session as usual, probably 4 p.m. We just need to confirm Lima course is gonna be there. We're gonna be continuing with our series of parenting the gifted child. I'm not too sure if tomorrow we're gonna be doing the single. Hey, other bongs, I haven't seen you in the physical in the longest either. How's it, Biggs? How's it? Yeah, Biggs abandoned me. We look at the podcasting and see. But anyway, yeah. So I think the last time we spoke about the whole situation. Yeah, watching sellouts happen right in front of our eyes, right? Yeah, and yeah, I think I was quite fired up on that one. But yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna continue with our series. And yes, like I was saying that I was hoping that we're gonna touch an episode before we have our retreat. So we're gonna have a retreat on the 10th of August for the parents and the children, right? The alpha children, the amazing children, our magical children. These children that are born superheroes, these children that are born with 12 DNA strains. But we're gonna speak more on that tomorrow's live. So tomorrow we'll be going live again with a Kokuli fence that doesn't want to go live with me, but yeah. But yeah, it might be her tomorrow, or it might be somebody from her side as well. So we're gonna be continuing with that. And I want us to touch on single parenting. Hey Pindi, single parenting, a gifted child, right? The dynamics thereof. And if anybody knows a healer who works with twins, please, please, please hook us up. Can we have a conversation with them? Because Lima twins have their own rituals. I think Ugogo, Makosi Ngwani touched on it a little bit the last time we were with her. We're hoping we're gonna get her tomorrow, but yeah, night available. Maybe Nile got Durban July last week. But yeah, so I'm from a funeral today. Not my favorite, especially after Tate Zulu Matabo. Yeah, it was a regular funeral, Yadi Hela Hela. And there was a point I wanted to make regarding a funeral. Okay, I can't even remember. But anyway, yeah, let's catch up on the craziness that's been happening, right? So I just bumped into status Sagogo Nzigi, right? And yeah, crazy times we're living in. Yeah, please tell. Oh yes, and another question that were asked. Hore, how do you guys feel about Oranje? So this was asked on the video. Yeah, Gogo Doctor Litchfield Shabalala. Ne? So it was asked there, Hore, how do you guys feel about the whole Oranje concept? Ne? So now my personal view. Ne? Okay, you guys will tell me how you feel about it, but now talk about the concept of it. So the concept of it is what we as a people needed to do to get our ish in order, right? So those who are historians or interested in history, you've seen the likes of people who escaped from the colonial powers, who gained the independence and actually did something about the independence. So when I feel in Africa, we're always getting like a pseudo independence, right? Besides everybody twerking in our land, and it was allowed again by a Ntate Ole Baring. He's not the original person, right? That first president in 1994. Ne? So that was I guess they allowed that to happen, right? But the concept Orania is how most of these people that got their independence, most of these countries like be it China or in, and you know what they did? So they shut out everything that was foreign to them, right? And then practiced their own culture, right? You see it with a who else? Who else has done this before? But yeah, Adwenka Orania, since it is within here. But what they did, they literally said, we want to preserve culture in Rona, which is in a terrorizer, right? Rona. So they literally decided they're gonna prioritize their own things. And Bona as a people, right? The Afrikaners. Remember, there was I think I was even still in varsity or in, but they opened up their own university, you know. And literally I also bumped into another post. And I think the work that we're doing here as well, it shouldn't be just lip service. I'm tired of lip service, right? So when are we gonna be in that spiritual alignment, Hori? Even if we decide, Hori, okay, we tlo koleka di 10 rand per month as people of color, right? We tlo koleka those amounts per month and all of that. And so we need to, I think we need to be we need to heal spiritually first. Hori, uskaba tempted, Hori, when we do such a big project together, and then when you wanna help yourselves to such funds. But if such people can build their own power situation, probably their own network situation, they farming for themselves, and it was so funny, that video I saw was a black man delivering this solar powered battery. Yes, go Orania kwa. So yeah, those who are here, how do you guys feel about Orania? Right? From a logical point of view, from a point of view, from a point of view, how is this allowed, right? They even have their own currency, like literally ecosystem era. And now this is my idea of, it's harka tola our house in order, or if I have, okay, but imagine like if we had like a land elingarona, right? Okay, every evening, every 6 o'clock, every 12 o'clock, rapahla collectively as a people, mang mang is has farming this, mang mang is doing that, and we literally practice circulating that rand. So that's all I have on Orania. And then back to the status that I saw today, right? So status Zena. So I don't know who has been following the political space, who's been interested in that. I know a lot of people are so not interested. It's politics. See, I'm not interested in politics, even though politics are politics are interested in you. Zulu Pian says, if you aren't inspired by Orania as black people, then you are not thinking big picture. Right. And it's just sad that like Njalo, we need copy pasting when we're like the pioneers of everything, but we're not getting to this point, we're still wanting saviorship from people who are clearly not interested in us, as we see with the political space that we're in now. So Gogo had the status here, the PAC, right? The one in heavy. So that's why I think elections are saying that, what? It's not the parties themselves, right? So what we failed in doing as black people, as people of color, is that thing we still victims of divide and conquer, right? And I think I might have touched a nerve a little bit. Ziyashane, azgagashi, mara ukusha ziyasha, mara azgagashi. The problem is that we want inclusion, right. Yes. So anyway, PSC is commenting on the rugby situation, right? So we know Jorge, sharp. I know in Soweto, I think this are thing, there are clubs that rugby, and if you trace Lona history at thing, like Lona were there at the beginning. Hore rugby existed, so it's us there. But unfortunately, right now, it's the white man sports. Am I allowed to call them that? It's the sports and all of that, right? Even though we do enjoy it, like it is a nice sport, but right now as it stands, compared to the other support, yeah, the people in power, right? We see how okay, ka rugby, there's more funding, there's more rugby, right? Versus the other stuff that we do. Just drop one now. So was okay, I'm shyly one. I'm fakele a one lampo. Um what was I saying? Sorry, yeah, I'm still that person. I'm quite scatterbrained. Also, Lesotho is literally Orania. Please tell me more about Lesotho. How's operations in Lesotho? How black people living in Lesotho? I just remember from varsity, there was this girl, a friend of mine, Maria. So we used to be Mary without them all. So Maria, she's from Lesotho, but she was literally saying, "Hore, like system yako Lesotho is so weird. You'd literally get a mansion here, then a shack here. Like what's starting say one a mansion here, a shack here, and this here. So can anybody who not only idea Lesotho, please tell me Lesotho is one for the melanated people. How's the resource divisions? Um, is it like are black people excluded there? Like how is the how's Lesotho as our somebody said I was asking how many provinces people have been in. Babari, somebody said I've been to all 11, including Swaziland and Lesotho. But yeah, interesting. Can we be counted out? Can we be selfish and gatekeeper things like the Afrikaans Brotherhood in Pretoria? This is what I'm saying. You know, I think this is what Uzulu Pian is saying as well, Uguti. Like these people literally ibile the 10 rand per month, 10 rand per month by Achela Varsity. These people are off grid. These people, there's like the clip that Mr. Mlaba shared with me. This child, Odali 22, who grew up Pileko Orania. So, but at a point more, they want to go see the world, right? But Orbona, even for retirement, I love what we're doing here. They have their own sports. I'm not too sure about computer with other people from other countries or about computer amongst themselves or not, or like how it works exactly, you know. But all I know is that but again, currency abona runs in their own community. They're feeding themselves. School bus study share online. Baliko varsity bus study share online. You know, and what the Afrikaans Bruderskap. Bruderskap, what they did is literally that. And back to China. You know what a Chinese person does wherever they go. Wherever they go, but baba preserve our culture bona. Never are yo. Today. Literally, the first thing that they do, one of my old teachers used to say, is that they literally go and find a place that serves their food, you know. So little things like that, where now we are so scattered in everything that we do. Yes, we do know, we recognize what okay, Rewadi languages that's different and whatnot, and what we think is our traditional food is actually not. You know, the insights are saying traditional food, yaron as a people, baba is not our food as well. You know, you see it how I don't know if you guys are, I don't know the ones that are here, if you guys are old enough to remember, but Lerna Liboma 5 or 6, 7, 8, they like under the age of 10, there was a point where booby impupu maize was yellow and not this white non-nutritious one that we have, you know. And like the people that have been here before, hore, actually we need to be going back to the brown stuff, you know. Boma pap is not our indigenous food either as a people, you know. So anyway, back to Khanyari Politiki. So there, PAC is commenting and wishing the boys luck against Ireland. And I'm not against not being patriotic and not living in this rainbow nation that is only it needed to be rainbow nation for us, you know, but everybody else is not playing those rules. So I'm not saying hore, don't be patriotic about South Africa, do not be this, that. But the picture is very wrong, guys. The picture is still very wrong. If Utayako Tembisa or Oyako Protea South. I like making Protea South as an example because I think I've witnessed this thing, right? Where people do not have the dignity of a toilet. They don't have the dignity of a toilet, and then you want us to be playing happy picture. Crime rate ring as it stands. Drug rate ring as it stands. And I don't know, I'm two ways about this. I'm just upset that it affects also the people by the things that the system is creating. It's also affecting us in turn. It's just really unfortunate. But the saying, yeah, if the rich continue how they continue, the poor will end up eating the rich. So in a toxic manner, in a manner of 1976 and pre-94, what do you think is gonna happen if the situation continues how it's continuing? If Black people still remain at the bottom of the food chain, what do they think is gonna happen? Like bona crime rate ring, and then you wanna say we so savage and whatnot. These are just remnants of what's happening in the system. So anyway, the last party that we had hope in, Leona, is there. Those are following the political space. Le bone gore ba joinile lo msangano with GNU, right? PAC, Port. The last man standing. I was actually even high-fiving them when actually we actually need an episode like Gokotwan. And I was like, okay, this was pre-elections, right? And I was like, okay, no, PAC, even though the system they're existing in, the problem is the system. It's not literally the party itself or this and that. It's you literally playing the same game. We're just waiting on who is gonna be battered nicely. So unfortunately, PAC, Leona Iweti. But when we're there in Sharpeville, I was like, okay, you can see the difference between those who are sponsored by the masters and those who are not. They had like a small little tent or campaign, and in Sharpeville, PSC is quite huge. Pindi on the membership, Ore. I remember when I was younger, I grew up around a lot of Tonga and Venda speaking people. Bokoko, and it literally used to grind maize. My mother said they used to eat izinkobe, which is dried maize. Yeah, more natural stuff. And Rabona, I like the vendors, they like calling themselves the Black Jews, right? And when you go, I don't know, let's talk from which provinces, right? But my ancestors, my immediate ancestors, they're from Limpos on my maternal side. The paternal side, but they're from Limpos. But I remember we went, so I've been like further north, not in just Bapedi land, further north to like the Tonga land, the Venda land, where people are eating real food. We're not eating real food, they're eating real food from the trees. My Lily, this girl I know, I was shocked, she's younger than I. I was shocked, like Oteba, like fruit from the trees. Oteba for fruit daddy seasons so people in the homelands, I hope Anis Begeli Pants, Togaza Ketla, can you be? What's up? I hope I need Begeli Pants and feel that Gauteng is where it's at. I want out of the city, guys. I want to eat real food because even now, I thought orangeaka in all the seeds, orangeaka in all the seeds, like what nutrition are we getting? Do we have any nutritionalists in the house? Is there any nutrition in this fake food that we are eating? Even though like my food get consumer mostly like in like my shakes or whatever it is, get a CMOS concoction, but I'm not a fan. It doesn't taste nice. There's this aftertaste, especially these nachos. There's an aftertaste in that. But anyway, back to PAC. So PAC, guys, Neliona, there was questioning a whole lot of things. Gather sister Nelibona Barry Israeli. So even now, when we bump into each other, I'm not PAC, but I'm affiliated. When we bump into each other, it's Israeli too. Nelibona Ba, one settler, one bullet. Those were the people, and for them to be part of the GNU. How do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about the GNU? How do you guys feel about the liberators movement joining hands with the people that are still actually causing these ills on us? It's not 100%. So yeah, so where are you guys from? Do you guys have homelands to go to? Because I know there's also an ill, Gauteng people where they don't even have homelands to go back to. I'm now adding moringa products almost in everything I eat. That's what's up. Yes, those who are at the retreat. So Bangani Klopper, not the retreat, sorry, the event, the winter solstice event we went to. Yeah, there's somebody who was selling the moringa products. So you know what also we need to do on the space, guys, name. I think I think let's start our own little community, ne? Yeah, let's start hanyani hanyani. I know there's platforms like Brown Sense and whatnot. I don't know if people are familiar with Brown Sense, but maybe if we can create a list of people, like if you have side hustle eating, yeah, let's share those, so we know okay. I know Lomuntu Lona is in a spiritual space because right now we literally need to be trading spiritual currency when we are building something together. Ne? I feel we need to do that. And I think if the leadership was serious about Black people, about people who are spiritually on par with taking care of Black people. Ne? Everyone is thinking with their stomach, and by design, yes, Gogo, and by design, I don't know if I'm saying about blame or about blame you or eat, So, Lynn, if you see me one day, if you see me not speaking how I'm speaking, please know that I sold out. Ke kopa le tlo ntjhesang, ke kopa le nrekeleng petrol special. Le tlo ntjhesang. But I think it's a question that we keep on bouncing with about Lebo Makosi. Behind the scenes when we busy organizing episodes and all of that. Okay, you know the saying, every man's got a price. What's your price? And the man said my stomach needs moringa. Mang man ole go the winter solstice. But anyway, where was I? Yeah, so maybe like little by little, regarding the food, little by little, get into like the superfoods. Get your sea moss. I do have a sea moss plug. Get your sea moss. Get the elderberry. Get the and you also feel like your body. You also feel it when you start eating better. So Boma, I don't know. The people that are here, what do you guys think is our indigenous food as a people? What do you say for indigenous food in our own? Yes, but I know you've also been very intentional with the food that you're putting into your body, And yeah, maybe we'll touch on it tomorrow's episode. Whoever Makosi we're gonna have tomorrow, please do join us. Parenting the Gifted Child, especially for those who are gifted children. And don't know what the hell's going on with you, or those who have children. So any child who's born after 2012, know that Wanachao is very special. You have a superhero, maybe ki water bender, air bender, and whatnot. So, where was I? I'm so easily distracted. Lens Fareling. Yeah, so how do you guys feel about that? Like, do you guys feel that they're spitting on Robert Sobuko's legacy? I feel that, but back to PAC, my Khang, that's why we need to dismantle a whole lot of things, religion included. Ne? So my friends who are religious, and I know some of you guys are here, and I know I piss you off sometimes because sometimes and I just have a week of just jabbing at the Abrahamic religions, right? But Gokule Fences said I must finish Black Roots. Yeah, it's we reread, start from the beginning again and whatnot. But I still am not on par. A child born after 2012, Kesha. Yeah, so those are our alpha children, our indigo children, our our healers. You can even hear like the things that these kids are speaking about, or the opinions that they have. And if you're a parent, also do the most. If you're a parent who's not present in your kid's life, do the most. This generation of children are the kids that we are actually in need of. So the children born after 2012, but we're gonna go into it more tomorrow because we are continuing our series on parenting the gifted child. And yes, thank you for those who are able to tune into the episodes this week. I know we have a lot of episodes, but I'm gonna tap out quite soon. So end of July, and after our episode, what's this episode? My ads. Yeah, I'll probably be tapping out. Yeah, it's my ads, and tapping out for a week. I'll be gone for a week, and then after that, when we go into the new season, we need to go into a fast for that. So I'm not too sure if we're gonna have a New Year's situation. It would be really nice if we have a New Year's situation. And those who are from different movements and all of that, or are content creators, would really be nice if we can practice this Black unity, if we can have events together. And if you're having an event, it'd be nice for us to celebrate the beginning of the year together. So I'm making that call out. Still engaging with the boys back home at Forum, the gents back home at Forum. Gogo Twana also, she said she's hearing the idea, she's interested in that. We have Gogo Melody as well. She said she's interested in that. And Le Black Divine, she said she's interested in that. So that we don't scatter. Winter solstice, there's a lot of winter solstice events that were happening, and would have really been nice if we could all raise vibration ya rona together. And yeah, like today, go the funeral into actually, you know, it's on Sunday. These people, ba busy, ba khupukisa frequency ya diamond or fictional or ba busy, ba khupukisa vibration ya thing. So that is why also these religions are still standing, because again, it's us again at our own detriment. Can we have the New Year's event? Okay, Pindi. Okay, you know, then it means more work for you, right? It means more work for you, but yeah, maybe we will. It would be really nice. Go Mpumalanga. It'd really be nice. But even if we don't get to Mpumalanga, maybe we keep it here. And yes, another thing, there's gonna be an event. Go Hantate Credo, go Credo Mutwa. I'm seeing it on the socials. I have not engaged Lebu from, and again, White City. Go Credo Mutwa Village. Yeah, I haven't engaged him. I haven't seen too much what's happening. Guys, you guys let me go on and say that the creator was born in June. It's July, not in June. Yeah, but on another episode I did, no man, it's because of that other person he was close to. He's June, and then that the creator is July. So he's on the cusp of Ma'at and Set. Yes, I just knew that he had a Set element to him, right? So it's not Set and Sekhmet, he's Set and Ma'ati, that the creator. So they're having an event in his honor, I guess. So for those who are new in the space and maybe would want to experience Botogoza Koko gang things or spiritual things or things like we are doing, yeah, let's meet up, go Tate Credo. I think I will go. Yeah, but as we go on. But we're still gonna have our episode, the 21, go the Moya podcast, but we're gonna feed it here as well. So you can join on Moya or join it here, especially for those that come from Moya. Anyway, yes, I like to how do you guys are not commenting? Are you guys affiliated to politics? How do you guys feel about GNU? How do you guys feel about the last man standing, the last man that we had hoped for, EPAC, also participating in this clownery? How do you guys feel about that? You know, yeah, so because PSC is related to a land first before anything. When people that gathered Dega Kodesa in 92 and gave a mama a Matigizela a wrong time, Bafa Chris Hani the wrong time, the people that gathered there, because they knew who these two people, Gibona ba Sainova, right? Gibona ba who are not agreeing with that first page. It's called the preamble, right? Yeah, Haudali Constitution, that very poisonous book. If you have the Constitution, there's a preamble to it where it says, "We, the people of South Africa, declare for the world and all to know that South Africa belongs to all those who live in it." Do you see how much ill this has birthed? Right? So Buka is definitely turning in his grave. Definitely, you know. So back then, and then I also saw another clip on the Chinese app there. Yeah, I forget what this child's name is, but she's very smart. But today, these kids who are gonna actually shake things. I forgot what's her name. Yeah, maybe we'll share it the next time we meet. Oh, tomorrow. We're meeting up tomorrow on a live again. But she was saying, Hore, got the national anthem. That's what it's called, right? And yes, again, Bongs. I think Bongs is like my generation. But I don't know if you remember, and I don't know if you also part of the child people multiracial and whatnot, or yeah, I don't know what was happening but I remember multiracial, we had to sing before by merger the national anthem, we had to sing Nkosi Sikelel' le Morena Boloka as one, and then we sang the Afrikaans. I can't remember the English until Imeji wa that this nonsensical national anthem, right? And then you see Horeko, the Caucasian part, they're speaking about our land and whatnot. Oh, but what this child was saying was that it's very interesting that they took out the part, yeah, woza moya, woza moya, right? I don't know if you guys remember the old national anthem, Nkosi Sikelel. Ne, not the nice one. Yeah, yantate. Kani was kimang? That man with the bo langaliba. Kani kimang? Enoch, yes, Ntate Enoch. Yeah, not that fancy one, not the one that a Boko also used to sing. I feel, yeah. But anyway, Bongs, how do you feel about the GNU? What's your feel, Gachi? How do you feel about the PAC also participating in this nonsense? Okay, okay, you also, are you part of our generation? Yeah. So, yeah, and then the Caucasian parts, so Nadibwa about their land. Kanjani, even the son doesn't agree with you. But anyway, like the son hostile, oh, okay. I think somebody's here to fetch their device. Bano, please come give her the phone. I think she's collecting a phone. Yeah, so in the economy that we're building, so I repair phones, iPhones and Huawei's mainly. This one. iPhones and Huawei devices mainly. So yeah, but we'll do a formalization of this thing, right? Yeah, like this is how I wanna operate. Like now I wanna do everything, everybody want more, right? So if you before we are a yeah, we are Blackfest, right? So we want to do the whole circulation of the rand, like I'm saying, in the front. How I'm saying that Brown Sense is already a platform where they're circulating the rand, but I'm not too sure how it's operating now. English version was edited early 90s. Yes. Haria into I remember I was in white school when we were singing that national anthem that's in 4 parts. Yeah, but before that we used to sing 2 parts. We used to sing 2 parts of national anthem before that decider. But anyway, yeah, so this preamble is problematic because now it speaks to how South Africa belongs to all those who live in it, right? Inside the native power out of it, inside the whole thing where we are saying, we want, yes, Rainbow Nation era, yeah, this nonsense where we are the ones that need to be forgiving and all of that. We're forgiving people, basaring as keys to begin with, and yeah, that's not I have a problem with forgiveness. I know we need to forgive and all of that, but not in this sense. In this sense, as Anglare Askis and then Lirisako things like the TRC, those who did not witness these things, I would say what Nkata is and whatnot. I don't know if it's available on YouTube, such things, but if you go and search for things like Truth and Reconciliation Commission, you can see the nonsensical stuff that was there. So Mama, we need to not agree to your another TRC. Ntate Chris Hani, I remember his funeral was the last time I drank tea with milk. Yeah, but I remember Nelly. I don't know if Nelly stay away or in, but yeah, I'm that generation where I remember I was home, but it was a school. I think it was a school week or something. But I remember I was home. I remember I chanted the day I was drinking. I chanted the day funeral and that day Chris Hani, but he was gunned down because he was a person who was not for this nonsense of no, let's move forward ganjani, azang nathi askis to begin with, right? And then now to see the likes of PAC also participating in the further taking away of the land is really sad. Them commenting on the rugby. So I'm sure I saw Leo a settler, right? I'm sure I saw Leo. Hi Nana. I'm sure I saw Leo that thing. But me, I'm really sad. But like I'm saying, Hore, it's not, we need to dismantle the system itself. Democracy is not for us. It's still God for us all, Kuluva for himself. Right? Please go catch up on the poem that we did, Yamakafula, on, I think it was on Thursday. The one line I was repeating often, Hore, they win one by one, but we die as one. You know, we're saying hore, like as much as you'd like to feel that way now, you're not like the other blacks. You know, I don't know. Have you guys had such a line said to you? Oh no, you're not like the others. You know, but they like now young Kaza, like I'm saying, young Kaza system, Makwan Kaza, because they will remind you, you will be in your place. Even if when are you feeling oh my god, no, I'm Chepu, you go to their bras, you do all of that, but it will remind you. I remember in varsity there's this kid, mega figure, that boy, he used to relax his hair and then abai jela so that it spikes up like his multiracial friends, right? So because giving say there was an Asian kid, there was an aboriginal, and then he was the token black, that kid. Fast forward years later, he's somebody, he couldn't even say his name. He couldn't even say his name because in that environment, right? And I think I like saying how, as I feel kids that went to school in the township were very lucky because they were more nabanale idea of what the actual world is like for a black person versus us where iba culture shock. When I moved to Pretoria from Johannesburg, it be like a culture shock hearing for the very first time Kibitwa a kafir. All right, this is in Pretoria, and like I've always had like horror stories of Pretoria, and you'd see also how the black people in Pretoria but pacify amakhoa, they feel horror. Oh no, this land, the four trekkers, this part of the land they can get. And there's also some other podcast Nekishe Bile where this former cop was saying how, yeah, no, every black person unali that fear yamakoa, but you'd see it like, but it's these things where I always say it's by design, where even the thugs, right, whenever there's white people, if they bring white people, the thugs will cooperate. But if it's just what the kimona, talk about like crazy shootouts and whatnot. So this thing is so embedded. That's why I get so mad when people are saying, yeah, it's been what years, get over it. Why is everything about race? Because y'all are playing a race game. We're the only people that are not playing the race game, and and they have like the other people banally option of tapping out. They can be Amandla and all of that with us. Mara make sure they have the option of saying hey man bulalalana, fees must fall, like hopefully fees must fall like of it. Well, it's spread, it started COVID, but yeah, it's spread because majority was black kids, and there's still children right now, I believe, who still have the criminal records. I don't know if there's other people that are still detained, but that boy ole senyova ole kanje ke mang ke bongan asibongan kana ke mang. Yeah, but he gives me a Makafula Vilagazi vibe. He gives me like a young Robert Sobukwe vibe to him. But remember how long he was detained for, because if you're gonna be questioning the system, then it's either a low pacifier or bazoqima. Things like, remember that boy in Cape Town, we don't speak about it enough. And that's the other part I hate about social media, where we will lament, they say, yeah, and we forget. Remember that boy, he created a system, yeah, flushing, like saving water, because there's a water crisis in Cape Town, by design again. Water crisis in Cape Town. That boy designed it. Next thing better, this boy suicidal, jumped from a building. When are we holding such people accountable? Entlex is I know when I'm speaking with gents, but now they all up for civil law and all of that. But Bondlovugazi, they feel like, okay, it needs to be a spiritual fight versus anything. Are you guys interested in the spiritual fights? Are you guys interested in paddling together and literally in the prayer say hore the system for in the prayer or the petition or umphato say hore not just yeah, we want the money, but how the system needs to collapse if and ibe in favor of black people. I don't know, you guys interested? Nah, like if both of you guys are interested, I'm not I give beba siaparo or things like that. But if there's a call, all healers, all spiritual people, we make a call, and this is what we're praying for. Okay, system yawa, vum dom yama, whatever it is, me I'm down. Kikopaling inviting ne. Yeah, me I'm down. But anyway, Pindi, why are you calling me like how your friends call me? Yeah, but What else did I want to lament on today? Yeah, the last time we spoke was about the political space. You're not GNU, was about a spegi lebastengisa, spegi lebastengis. And you know, like what they like saying, Harry, okay, we need to circulate our rand and whatnot. That's why I get it. If we are really serious about Black unity and we're gonna do like our own fund situation, I think twenty handleki spiritual people and about gap, they're the ones that need to be the keeper of offerings as per calendar, because we know I know myself, nakinale integrity blind, you know. I know I've handled the money study organizations, like in my history of being part of organizations. I've handled monies and not once did I steal a cent. So I think if we're serious about okay, re tlo collect the 10 rand per month, me sign me up, and I'm calling Libo Gap, right? We are hungry, but we also need to know okay, what are we doing? How to the first 1 million. What are we doing collectively? You know, like time for lip service is over. Ke ne ke re qoqa, yo unini bo mam mere make ba ba hlokofale, bo mam uini ba ba hlokofale, bo ntate Credo. And isn't it interesting, everything that Bob Credo has said has come to fruition. He's never been wrong. Now no, ready. But in the interim, guys, Black businesses, they will make a call. Maybe we'll do like a special episode. But if you do have something that we need, like especially like if you make bread, like the stuff that we consume on the daily, can we maybe try like with the little things like that? If you're making bread, maybe we'll feel rekisa papa. No, we're not supposed to be eating papa. Feel rekisa papa, and not like the everyday things that we have. Please come through. If onali oil that you are making, please can we start maybe hanyane hanyane. Re tsebe gore, we're not taking our rent there. We are taking our rent to a spiritual G. And now a spiritual G, you need to be operational, ne? Because we don't want this mess that we're in. Now I'm tired. I don't know if you guys are not tired. Now I'm tired of this mess. If you have, I know there's gogo, it's khemere. So boma mafu, boma ing, like the dopest khemere you'll ever taste. It's called Subsum Africa, or based in Soweto or Rockville. Best khemere. So yeah, we have those. If you're big, for something, guys, like the little things that we do. My only issue with Umpasho is having lawyer Puti West join us again. Oh my gosh, I know. Like, why can't we have things to ourselves? Why njalo? Ra really one. Otlabona, otlababona makho. Why, guys? Why can't we just together really one at times? I know. Bayangibhora. Mara if uphahlela into esiyiphahlelayo, you know, because I think now last year zange right afandiwane, but now ka new season, guys, ro phahlang together ke when we're going towards the new year. Ro phahlang together ke 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock re together ke, but we phahlang for one thing. You can do your own personal phahlas after and all of that. But yeah, do you guys have anything else interesting to share? You know? Yeah, maybe we'll talk about, maybe on Saturdays going forward, we'll talk about spirituality and relationships, or maybe do something fun. Ne? Re dula re balabala, ne? Yeah, ke dula ke balabala, ne? Yeah, it's because the state of umuntu omnyama angijabulisi at all. That's why ke tlo dula ke balabala. And I think the next episode, Yama Kafula Velagazi, we're gonna do words. Yeah, which is also from Concerning Blacks, the album Concerning Blacks. Yeah, I think his previous works didn't label toxic trait nyana, you know, both but even though they're speaking of like the township ills, you when you were colonized, I was colonized. Ish, banda. Let's do it. Okay, yeah. So but we're gonna build up to that. But the very first event that we're gonna be having on Parenting the Gifted Child, it's gonna be on the 10th of August, ne? But more details will follow. Yeah, we're gonna need ke project ya rona, ke retele podcast ena, ke podcast ya rona, ne? So even if you have something to share, I know Letlotlo doesn't come much here anymore, but he's in, I think, the Northern Cape or Botswana. I'm not too sure. But he had like amazing products to share with us. So yeah, so please, guys, I know all of you guys that are here. I know Lady Creator. So even if you want to share a little thing that you do, please do holler. Let us circulate this trend. Let us have, your not database area, and not to take away from platforms like Brown Sense and all of that. And a big call, ne, I know the people back on WhatsApp, I know all you guys messages, I'm coming, I really am coming. If we know anybody else, because we cannot find that Jane who was doing our anks for us, somebody who's doing copper anks, please, Rahutloka, copper anks that are conducting, Rahutloka, please, if you're a crafter, we need you. If you are, there's somebody who's looking for a blacksmith, Nabata Umkonto. If you make the mkontos, please do holla. But yeah, I think kilamentile enough. Do you guys have anything else to share? Yeah, so when we continue with our series of parenting the gifted child. If you need services, PA services, if you need Pindi, go check out Pindi's episodes to see what it is she does. So she also styles us. Ne? She's a stylist, but she's a personal assistant. So whatever it is, whatever business that you do, now my businesses, okay, I said earlier on, and then lay the podcast. So she helps out a lot on that front. But if you need that, we have Pindi here. Bongs, I'm not too sure, Bongs, what do you do? I feel you should be supplying cannabis. Yeah, do you? And then there's other Bongani who was here as well, Bongani Kumalo. He's a photographer, he's a videographer, he's Bongs, what do you do also? Yeah, but he's the one that actually helped me start the space here. Pindi says, yes, let's talk spirituality and relationships. Yeah, I think when we are done with yeah, or maybe after September, I don't know. But I'd like light Saturdays. Anybody else who wants to educate us on cannabis? I thought we'd have an episode on Thursday. I had asked this James to meet up with us, but with the only lady soccer practice. So yeah, cannabis or other healing modalities. What else? But yeah, those who haven't gotten their ebooks, please get your ebooks. It's only 55 ZAR. Yeah, I'm gonna share also the other products. Okay, we have products for fuller product pages. There is the shop. You can go see what else we have. We have our hoodies, we have our sweaters, we have our cosmic resonance box that Bongs got recently as well. Yeah, those who are on the membership program and have not received your ebook, please do holla. Those on the tier 3 have not received the cosmic resonance box, please do holla. What else did I forget? Yeah, those who also still want a one-on-one and are on the membership program with me, please do holla. Those who still need to get their palms read, please do holla. I know, and yeah, chances are, chances are, so yeah, you're gonna see a lot of chaos. It is not chaos, right? And then I don't know if I'm allowed to announce it now. Pindile, don't retract it. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in on our random catch-ups. This was an honor of Zandi, but I see she's not here. She had enjoyed the last one that we did, where we're just catching up. But yeah, that's the political front, that's the spiritual front, and we thank those that are doing the work, you know, the likes of Bomam Kanye doing the works, the Moya podcast doing the works. Who else is in the space? Yeah, the people that are in the space. But thank you so much, Anke and Ma'at. I'll see you tomorrow on I think about 4 p.m. We'll have the poster out today to see who will be hosting us, or who we will be hosting tomorrow, educating us and giving us spiritual food for tomorrow. Happy today, Ank and Ma'at. African peace, African unity. Marcos.